Good day, students. Today I want to solve problems that involve energy level. Now let's see what's on the board. We have ground state under energy level. We have this to be ground state. Let's call it E0 ground state. And we are told that the ground state of hydrogen is minus 13.6 electron volts. And the first excited state, excited state is E1, and it moves up, and see it, electron goes up, it will get excited to minus 13.4 electron volts, sorry, 3.4 electron volts. The ground energy level is minus 13.6 electron volts. Don't forget that this value, as it's going up, the energy at which it takes to move up will be higher. Let's look at the number line. When you have a number line like this, you have a 0, minus 1, minus 2, 1, 2. 2 is higher than 1, 1 is higher than 0. But when you are coming to the negative side, 0 is greater than minus 1, minus 1 is greater than minus 2. Okay? Now, if you are subtracting it, you now be E1 minus E0. Okay, minus 3 is greater, minus 3.4 is higher than minus 13.6. And look at the number line. Now, let's see what we have here. Our ground state, equals minus 13.6 electron volts, and the first excited state, E1, equals minus 3.4 electron volts. Calculate the wavelength. We use lambda to show us the wavelength as symbol for the wavelength. Calculate the wavelength of the radiation emitted if the atom returns from this excited state. When it return from the excited state to the ground state. Okay, I'll give you the Planck constant, and don't forget change in energy equals E1 minus E0, which is equal to HF. It's equal to HF, and don't forget the constant for speed. 3 times 10 to the power 8 meters per second is a constant. Now let's do the subtraction here. Change in energy equals E1 minus 3.4 electron volts minus this negative this minus 13.6 electron volts, which is equal to minus 3.4 electron volts, negative and negative positive, plus 13.6 electron volts. When you do subtraction, you are having 10.2 electron volts. Don't forget that energy is in joules, and 1 electron volt is equivalent to 1.6 times 10 to the power minus 19. And change energy, you have to convert it to joules. Some students make mistake, they use it directly, which is very wrong. That's 10.2 electron volts equals 10.2 times 1 electron volts, which is equal to 10.2 times what's 1 electron volt? 1.6 times 10 to the power minus 19. When you do your multiplication, you're having 1.632 times 10 to the power minus 18 joules. That will be converted to joules. Energy is in joules. Now let's go back to the formula. Change in energy equals to HF. Our F now, divide both sides. Divide both sides by H. Now change in energy over H equals HF over H. This cancel H. Our frequency equals change in energy over Planck constant. How do we divide it by H? Don't forget that your speed of the electron equals F lambda. Now you are looking for wavelength. That goes out by F comes to F. Your wavelength equals speed over F over frequency. Now we have to get our frequency first before we use this formula. Now what's our change in energy? It's 1.632 times 10 to the power minus 18 divided by what's the Planck constant? 6.63 times 10 to the power minus 34. When you press your calculator, we are going to be 2.46 times 10 to the power 15 hertz. The unit of frequency is hertz. This when you are pressing your calculator, put all this, the one in the numerator in brackets before dividing it. You just press division and now divide it by, put this also in brackets so that it will divide it directly and give you the answer. The bracket is very important so that it's taking everything together to divide the numerator. Okay, now if you get that, after getting this, you now go back to the formula. Wavelength equals speed the electron. What's our the speed of the electron divided by frequency? What's our speed? That's 3 times 10 to the power 8 divided by frequency 2.46 times 10 to the power 15. Please don't forget to put it in brackets before dividing with your calculator. When you do that, your wavelength equals 1.22 times 10 to the power minus 7 meters. The unit of wavelength is meters. This is the end of our class. Please subscribe to my channel so that you can have access to the latest video. Have a wonderful day.